Hi, this is Jonathan. How are you guys doing? Today we're going to feature a guitar from Schecter Japan. This is the Schecter Japan SD-2-24-AL/M Blue, BLU, which stands for see-through blue. I want to thank the lovely Miss Janet from Davis Guitar for passing me this guitar for review. It's always a joy to play guitars made by Schecter Japan. So this is one of them. This is a really nice guitar. Alright, so you have a see-through blue finish here, and it's basically a maple top on top of an alder body, right? You also have a very nice maple neck with a slim C neck profile, yeah. And then you have the Floyd Rose locking nut. This has a Floyd Rose bridge or tremolo system. So you have a nut width of 42.2 mm, and these are jumbo frets, right? Really nice. 24 of them, and you have a fret radius of 14 inch, right? And the Schecter tuners here. Non-locking, of course, you don't need that. These frets are basically, I think, they are like jumbo frets, like, you know, and I don't think they are stainless steel. I think they are nickel, although I do not have the information to confirm it. Black dot markers on the fretboard itself as well on the side, right? I don't see any rollover on the side, but nevertheless, it still feels really comfortable. 24 frets, of course, and the windmill for your truss rod adjustment. Now for the body, you have a 5-way pickup selector switch, one volume, one tone, which also acts as a pull push for a low cut filter, right, for the tones. And then you have this dip switch smack in the middle between the volume and the tone, which acts as a coil tap for these pickups, which we're going to talk about later. You have this Gotoh made tremolo system, and you have a Schecter logo right on the bridge itself. And you have this, of course, this lovely maple top with sort of a cream maple binding or maple, right? Yeah, right all the way, right? Really nice. And these pickups, okay, these pickups are the show stopper actually. These pickups for the neck, you have the Schecter Super Rock J, and for the middle pickup, you have the Schecter Monster Tone J, and for the bridge, you have the Schecter Super Rock J. Basically, these pickups are all ceramic. They're all made of ceramic magnets. The exceptional thing is the middle pickup, the Monster Tone J, which is also made of ceramic magnets, but they have another magnetic plate right underneath to make, and of course extra winding to make it really more thicker and fatter, more like a humbucker in a way, like a stack humbucker, but not in the same way the stack humbuckers are made. I don't know how to explain this, but you are able to coil tap this single coil, which is like really interesting. So basically the coil tap right smack in the middle would activate for all three pickups, really, regardless of whether it's a humbucker or a single coil. Again, this Monster J single coil is very exceptional because of the construction and everything. So you have very nice palette of tones available. And just see, like right here you have 5, and then you have another 5, which is like 10 different tones available for your usage. And then again, you have this low cut filter, which gives you more variety of different tones, right? You also have a 4-screw neck joint, yeah, a nice contour here, which makes your playing on the upper register really comfortable. Now again, I believe this is a 1/4 saw maple neck, so it's really nice. Right, so as far as playability is concerned, 14-inch fret radius, with this jumbo frets, it makes playing easy, like, and even though there is no like a very how should we call it, very adverse rollover on the side of the neck, it doesn't really matter because the neck is really comfortable. This is like a slim C, so it's easy, especially for you guys who are shredders. And then with the Floyd Rose system, I always love the Floyd Rose system, even though they are a pain when it comes to changing strings. But once you had it set up, man, this guitar will stay in tune like crazy. Like it will stay in tune like crazy, and no matter what you do, acrobatics with your trem bar or whatever, it will just stay in tune. I believe this guitar is strung with 0.9s, right? And 25.5 scale length, so yeah, it's okay. The pickups are really something else. I kind of like these pickups, although in general they are a tad bright, but I'd rather have the brightness than not have the brightness, because obviously I can always cut the high frequencies, you know. And they're nice, they're powerful, and I love ceramic pickups, and henceforth the brightness of these pickups. But they have that mid-range, and it just, you know, it just sits there. You can cut through the mix, no problem. And because this is like a super strat kind of thing, because you have humbucker, single coil humbucker, it's already giving you the option of playing all sorts of genre. Plus the fact that the single coil in the middle is not really a single coil, because it is a single coil, a fat single coil, and coil tappable. So you are given even more varieties of tones. So I think this guitar is really versatile for stage, especially. Not much of a control to fiddle around with, you know, just a coil tap if you want to switch between, you know, different sounds, you know. But for the studio, yeah, it works, you know. And with the middle single coil at its original setting, which is down, it's actually noise cancelling. There's no 60 cycle hum. But then if you want that single coil sound, and if you go for a coil tap, and then you're gonna have the 60 cycle hum. That's one thing that you gotta be taking note of. Other than that, the guitar just sounds great, you know. It weighs a bit though. This guitar is not that light. It's about what, 3.96 kg, right? So yeah, I mean, it's a great guitar to play. I enjoy myself playing this guitar. Right, so let me know what do you think about this guitar, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. I want to hear from you. Again, I want to thank David's Guitar for passing me his guitar for review. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, press the bell for notification of future videos that follow, and be part of the patrons to support this channel. I would appreciate it. I thank all my patrons for the wonderful love and friendship. Thank you so much, guys. So in the meantime, please take care of yourself, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you real soon. Auf Wiedersehen!